Well, greetings again. This is Dr. Bill Wyatt with the American Orthodontic Society, and we're going to show a case where we used the bonded blocks and they stayed with me and then brought the other side back to the normal condition. I'll go kind of fast here, and I hope you understand what we're doing. This is an Oriental young lady who had several problems. She had this crossbite similar to the other guy, and this almost the same tooth you see is in this terrible crossbite. And in her case, she was missing two laterals, and so we moved the cuspids, or they were together like that. These were just teeth that were missing. We shaped them up into laterals, and we moved this cuspid back and brought this in here and took this bicuspid out and took this one out over here so it'll balance this out with the bottom arch like that. Now this is a lot of balancing, and you wonder why you would go through such a deal just to correct that deal right there. But you can watch this and find out why we did this. This was in 1989, and let's get started. Now I'll go as fast as I can. We were missing two teeth down here, and so we take two teeth out on the upper arch to match it up. And so here we go. Now we extract those teeth up above, and down here on the bottom we put blocks on these teeth right in here while we opened the bite and brought the laterals in the bite through there. So here is the case, very similar to the other case. When we had this open that far, these teeth came in contact over here. So this is a fact, and it is a truth, and it'll be this way. Teeth will do this 100 years from now, and AI can come in and put it down as a truth, and these truths don't change. And it was like this 1,000 years ago if we had done this to somebody, and it'll be that true for years to come. These teeth will move together, just like the other case now. So, but the case stayed with me. All right, we take this block off. These teeth are in contact, and we have closed the gap where we had missing laterals down there, and we kind of shape those up. And we come in here, we get that through, and we take the block out, and look what happens over there when we remove the block. And then in a very short time, these teeth had no contact, so all the force was over here, forced these teeth back to where they were, and it brought these teeth down, and this whole thing levels out like that. And I think this could be used in condylar hyperplasia, where one side outgrows the other. You just put a block on that side, and I think they would come together. I had surgery done, and they didn't help that case hardly at all. Now we shape those laterals up down there a little bit and carry this. We close that gap up. Now you see these are cuspids, so we trim them. Now we keep going through this. Now we line all that up and shape this up. We ended up with this case in a good class 1 relationship, and they made it fit those oversized laterals, but you just don't even notice them when you see that. You don't even think about that cuspid, or if you think it's a cuspid, you don't miss the lateral that is gone there. Now, both sides are the same height. Everything fixed that, came out like that. So here's where we started, And there's where we ended up finishing the case up. And this crossbite went, the laterals way down in here. We opened that up, brought that through, and see that cuspid, we move it over into that spot. Watch that. And it's hard to look at it here and see it jump completely over. But that cuspid was up there. We brought it down here into this space. And if you want to learn to do orthodontics like this is it gets pretty complicated in a way, but you can learn it. And there's some people in our AOS now that I think can teach you how to do things like this. I lectured on this for years, but I've had to get out of it now and do nothing but just have the videos for you to look at. And if you can't find anybody in wherever you are around the world to do this, take this pictures to them and show them how it's done, and maybe they can do it for you. So watch that down. We're going to move that, and it is lined up, and put a retainer with a bite plate on it. And this is the model after we kind of worked on it. And we left a 3 to 3 on the outside, but I really prefer something like this on the inside. Now you can see it from the X-ray standpoint. We took those teeth out, had the crossbite. We put the block in there. You see the teeth up on that side. Now when we first put the block, you had a gap over here, just the same width. And then these teeth erupted together before we got the tooth through the gap. And then after we did that, the teeth leveled back out again. And now the wisdom teeth have more room to come in, and they should be able to make it. I'm not sure whether we saved them or not. Yes, okay. We got the wisdom teeth in place now, and so we traded bicuspid, and we traded a lateral, and we got the wisdom teeth. So here is this young lady. We finished her up, and I thank you for watching. And you can do and learn how to do this type of orthodontics at the American Orthodontic Society. Our headquarters is Grapevine, Texas. You can fly in there from anywhere in the United States in about a couple hours, and they'll pick you up at the hotels. Will pick you up at the airport and bring you in, and they'll take you back to the airport. So hopefully you'll learn how to do these things. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to sign off here.